Hello and welcome. So today I'm trying something new and using the Dungeons & Dragons tarot deck as a tool for my campaign. Now I will be honest and say that I am unable to read tarot cards, so this isn't a reading in the traditional sense. It's simply to add a bit of randomisation to my ideas to see if I can come up with something new. What makes these tarot cards especially useful is the accompanying booklet, where the writers have cleverly provided story prompts under each of the cards. So if we turn to the card The Hanged Man, we can see the caption below the ampersand says, "You have a strange dream of talking about life with an otiurg. When you wake, you get 1 permanent point of wisdom." Well, that sounds pretty good, a permanent point of wisdom. Sort of ties in well with my ambling cleric. So yeah, that could come in useful. Let's go back to these spreads then. The 3-card spread looks pretty interesting. I like structuring things in threes, as to me it's very much a literal beginning, middle and end. The 5-card spread does look good as well, but to be honest, I think there'll be too much in there for me to use. That said, for this video, I might just pull 5 cards anyway and see what happens. On the previous page, there's also a 1-card spread. So this could be good when I'm stuck on an idea and want a quick boost of inspiration. Seems easy enough, so let's begin with that. I'll give these cards a quick shuffle before the grand reveal. I have actually already shuffled them, as I've got some other tarot cards, and I find I need to shuffle them over and over so that I don't pull out consecutive cards. Right, here goes. Let's pull out the first one. 8 of Charisma. Let's see what this card has in store for us. So the general tarot prompt says, pay attention to the simple things well. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Very nice. And the prompt reads, a dwarven forge master has had her magical hammer stolen and is asking for help. In return, she'll forge you a weapon. Not sure how I can integrate that. Maybe I'll hide a powerful weapon in the dungeon that can help my players with their final showdown with Thomas Cromwell. Okay, that's not too bad, not too bad. Next, I'm going to pull 3 cards for the 3-card spread. This is one I think I'm going to get the most value from, so I'm hoping we pull something meaningful. If we don't know, that's okay, as I may prompt my subconscious to think of something else. So let's see what we get. Okay, this could be good. Here we have the Chariot, the Queen of Charisma, and the 2 of Intelligence. According to the book, the Chariot means I'm following through on my intentions and manifesting my desires. So that's good to know. What I'm interested in is the story prompt, which reads, you find a trapped Ifrit who offers you his services for a year if you can find a way to free him. Ifriti are kind of like genies, and you need to be careful what you wish for when encountering one, as there will always be some sort of consequence. Right. Let's move on to the next card to see what it says. Then hopefully we can start piecing them all together, and maybe as a group, they can inspire me to add something different to my game. So here we have the Queen of Charisma, and she says I'm creating a nurturing space for myself and others to achieve greatness, while maintaining the work-life balance. Lovely. Right, all good so far. And for the story point we have, a farmer claims that their goose that lays golden eggs has been stolen by a cyclops, and they are asking for your help in getting it back. Also interesting, though I'm not sure how I can weave that into my current game, but we're just going to carry on. So the final card out of the 3 is a 2 of Intelligence. Actually, at first glance, this one seems very applicable. The meaning of the card reads, our inner monologue causes confusion, and we must find a way to listen to our heart. And the story point says, you see a lever that is inscribed with magical symbols. Do you pull it? Now that is very generic and could easily fit into a scene within my game. Maybe I'll use a trap lever. So out of the 3 cards I pulled, we first encounter a genie, then meet a farmer with a magical goose, and then finally we encounter a magical lever. I mean, adding a genie somewhere in my game could be a nice twist, or maybe a magical goose lives within the courtyard of the tower. For the sake of completeness, here we go with the 5-card spread. Now I've put back all the cards I've used, so there could be a chance that we pull some of the same cards again. Not sure what is tarot best practice with regards to this, but here we are. I'm only going to read the story points on these cards, as there are 5 to get through. The first card is the one in the middle, which is a 5 of Charisma. For this card, the story point concerns a kobold, who wants us to join him on an adventure to the Dragon Teeth Mountains, to find the fabled Eye of Tiamat. The next card is to the left, and is a 6 of Charisma, and according to this card, an old mariner tells us the precise location of a legendary shipwreck off the coast. Now this could be good. Maybe I could weave this into a wider escape from the tower, and my players escape on a boat docked by Traitor's Gate on the River Thames. The third card is on the right from the centre, and is a Knight of Strength. It reads, "The adventurers find a sending stone. On the other end is someone in trouble and pleading for help." I mean, this could make a good intro into the game. Is someone pleading for help from the tower? Or perhaps an ally is pleading on Anne's behalf. Our fourth card is on the bottom, and is the Five of Wisdom. And it's another good one. So a revenant tells us its story and asks for aid in completing its act of vengeance. Now this is really good. I could place a revenant in one of the dungeons, and it could also have a nice bit of role-playing, with the revenant telling the players of their untimely end. And finally, the fifth is at the top, and is the Hierophant. Let's hope this is another good one, as we've been on a bit of a streak so far. This too is another great card. I think this could be the winner. So here it says you find a holy book written by a wise sage that contains a cryptic secret within it. I mean, prayer books are very ornate and valued in this time, and it could add something special to the game. Ideally, I want to make it a one-shot, so timing-wise, I'm not sure how much time decoding a secret message will take. But I could have something extra in addition to combat. So let's take a look at what we've got. We have some nice story hooks here. I can definitely use some of them. I'm excited to implement the Revenant and the prayer book prompts, of course, as they align well with the narrative of my game. I think I might forget the kobold and golden goose hooks, as they seem a bit random for what I want to achieve for my game. The Efreet is a maybe. I like the idea of using one in my game, but I'm not sure where. The Dwarven Forge Master again is another maybe, especially now I've got 2 or maybe 3 more stronger hooks. Anyway, that's all for this week. Let me know what you think of the cards in the comments, and if you've used them for prompts in your campaigns.